Just be bored, and you will literally level up to the extent that you have never even imagined possible inside your life. So many people nowadays actually give you this bullshit advice on the internet that they don't even know why that has worked for them. They just say, oh, but this has worked for me, but in reality, do they really know why it has worked for them? Hell no, they don't. They just pick some bullshit, they just yap, and then they expect you to follow them. And well, it doesn't work like that. And it's time to put an end to this thing. I want you to imagine one thing right now. Just close your eyes and imagine, literally, if you don't do this right now, you're a fucking pussy, bro. I'm not gonna feel scared to call you out right now. Just close your eyes for the first time in your life and actually do an action step that somebody tells you. Okay, so close your eyes and imagine your future life just 3 months from now. Imagine you being buffed, you actually going to the gym, exercising and being the best shape ever. You have this personality that attracts other people. You are like a leader, and those guys, those buffed gym guys, now looks at you with respect. And that girl that you thought was out of your league now looks at you with lust and submission because she is actually attracted to you. Every single time you try to meet her eye contact, she just dodges it right away because she isn't ready to confess to you. Well, if you just give me a few minutes of your day with this video, that reality can easily be possible. And if you need some extra help, go on and click the first link in the description. But what am I exactly talking about here? Well, the first thing that you must need to know is it's all about dopamine. What is dopamine first? Dopamine is basically this feel-good substance. Maybe you have heard of it, maybe not. For you that you have not heard of it, dopamine is this feel-good substance that you actually get every single time you anticipate something. For example, before you jack off, you feel great, you feel amazing, and if you just stop, you will literally go crazy until you actually finish. You feel the dopamine whenever you want to eat sweets or whenever you actually want to eat that junk food on the table. You feel that dopamine, but while you eat it, after you finish it, you don't feel the dopamine anymore. So that is that substance. It is there to actually make you do an action, but then it won't stay to support you through the action and after the action. So kind of, it's like getting someone with you in a completely random country, and this guy will just tell you, okay, so I got you to the country, but I won't tell you how to get hotels, I won't tell you how to live here, I won't tell you how to survive here. I got you here, now you are on your own. That's what dopamine is. And dopamine can be useful actually, because nowadays, sadly, your dopamine receptors, imagine these are your dopamine receptors. These dopamine receptors have been fried and now they are slightly weakened. They literally look like this. Just one is a bit straight, the other one is like this, the other one is like that, this one doesn't even exist, so now it looks like this. And whenever you want to feel good, you need to blast it with a huge wave of dopamine to actually allow it to feel anything. And what does that mean? Instant gratification. And instant gratification, as you probably already know, bro, is a fucking bad thing for you. Fapping can actually give you a good thing, can actually give you a good sense of pleasure right now. Eating that shit food will actually give you that sense of pleasure right now. Doing something that you're not supposed to do before the work is finished, for example, sleeping in, will give you more dopamine right now, but more pain later. That's instant gratification, all of it. So now you have two choices. You can either go on for a period of time without eating any of those instant gratification, dopamine rewarding activities and actually experience the pain right now, go out and work, go on and progress, go out and actually do something with your life so that you can later on feel the pleasure of your merits, or you can just go on and actually experience what you have already experienced so far. Go on your damn phone, which I wish I could just grab and throw it out the window for you, but I cannot. So you can just go on your phone, open TikTok and just scroll like that, like a little monkey. Which one would you want? This one where you just scroll right now for the instant gratification, this one where you masturbate right now for the instant pleasures, this one where you do the pleasuring activity first, and then later on you go on and experience the painful stuff, the painful side of work? Or would you like to be someone who actually knows what the fuck he's talking about? I hope you're a reasonable man. I just hope that you are a reasonable man. And don't worry, bro, this won't actually last forever. You see, whenever you go on this dopamine fast, as I call it, you will actually feel terrible. You will actually feel like there is something missing. You will feel that dopamine not fulfilled. You will literally feel cocaine addict surges of cravings toward the activity that you are trying to quit. But the good thing is, this activity only needs 1 to 2 weeks to actually torture you. And then after that, your dopamine receptor just slowly straighten up, and now they can actually sense some less pleasuring activities until they are perfectly straight. And now all of a sudden, 4 weeks have passed, and now, as soon as you read a book, damn, it feels nice. As soon as you go on and literally meditate, damn, this feels nice. You take a cold shower, this feels nice too. You actually go on and do the work first, and then you eat. This feels good first. This feels good. You will literally come to that spot inside life where literally work feels good to you. How many days, how many years, for how many months have you not experienced that feeling? Probably a lot. So brother, that's exactly what you need to do. But I want you to know something else, which is one of the most important things that you will hear throughout this whole video, and that is finding your purpose. You cannot succeed inside life if you don't know what you're fighting for. If you don't know what your path is, if you don't know what you are actually on, what you were actually put on this earth to live for, well then how the fuck do you expect to quit anything or to make anything happen inside this life? That just ain't gonna happen, bro. You will just be here, doing some random activities. Yeah, fair enough, maybe you're doing some work, but then you will quit just 2 weeks after that because you are not driven by your own soul to actually fulfill this activity. So your purpose is the thing that will allow you to actually quit. All of these 90-day challenges, fuck those things, bro. Fuck them. If you don't know your purpose, you don't know anything inside your life. So how do you actually discover your purpose? Ask yourself this one simple question. If I had $100 billion with me from my entire life and I didn't have to work anymore whatsoever, what would I do inside my life? And then you can use that answer as your basically your purpose right now. So try that out, and if you start feeling bored from it, obviously it's not it. Ask yourself the same question again and come up with many other things. You can come up with few dozen of things that you actually think are your purpose, and you can split test every single one of them until you find the one that you will happily do for 20 hours a day for 20 years down the line without getting paid, for the simple sake of it. After you find this, I just want you to do one thing, and this is an actionable step for you. Bro, if you don't take this actionable step, how do you expect to change? It's just not gonna happen, bro. You must listen to someone who has already passed the path that you are currently walking. So, what am I talking about? If you want for your purpose to actually live and carry you throughout life, you will need to basically surround your life around this purpose. That means reading books about your purpose, speaking with people, having conversations with people about your purpose, with people that actually support your purpose. You go on and educate yourself about your purpose, and every single day is basically structured and organized around this tiny little thing in the middle that is actually the thing that will allow you to progress inside life to the heights that you have never even imagined possible. And now, after implementing all of this advice inside this video, you have gone and became bored. You have gone and eliminated cheap dopamine. You have gone and now are free and fixed your dopamine receptors, and you have discovered your purpose. 4 things are ready. And now just the final thing. Imagine yourself. Close your eyes, bro. Close your eyes and imagine 3 months from now actually living the life that you want to live. You are the one who is being respected by other people. Not just men, but girls too. And this girl that you kind of had a crush on looks at you with respect and submission mixed out. She doesn't know what to say. She just knows that she is attracted to you. If that sounds awesome, bro, click the first link in the description and I will see you in the next one.